What's up, you guys? It's Cameron here, back with another video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and turn those post notifications on so that you don't miss an upload. Welcome back, you guys. I am super excited for today's video. As you guys can tell by the title of the video, I decided to try at-home waxing for the first time. Now let me start off by telling you guys that I have been wanting to try this for so long. I always see people doing it on TikTok, the little ASMR videos and stuff, and getting these wax warmers off Amazon, and I always wanted to do it, but I just never got around to it until now. And I have some things to say to you guys about it. I'm going to be giving you guys my review on it, how I did it, some tips and tricks, places that I probably went wrong and that I could fix for the next time. And yeah, I'm really excited to share all that stuff with you guys. Before I get into the video, I do want to thank Trust Wellness for sponsoring today's video and sending me this amazing this amazing wax warmer that I'm going to be reviewing for you guys. I also do want to make a note that I'm filming this sit down portion of the video a few days after actually trying, so those clips are going to be inserted within this video, so just keep that in mind. I definitely wasn't perfect. I do want to make that known right now, but I am going to tell you guys places that I might have went wrong and where I could have fixed certain things, because I know for a fact that I did not do the best job, but it was overall a fun experience and I really do like this, so I'm excited to kind of talk to you guys about it a little bit more in depth. So if you want to hear about my experience, make sure to keep watching, and I'm just gonna get on into the video. Okay, you guys, so this was my first time doing at-home waxing. I have gone to a salon and gotten waxed before. I've gotten a Brazilian wax and I've gotten my eyebrows waxed. I've never gotten my armpits or my legs waxed. For the sake of this video, I decided to wax my legs just because I felt like that was the easiest body part to show you guys me waxing. I felt like my armpits would have been a little hard. I don't know, I didn't really it was my first time too, and I feel like my armpits are a little bit more sensitive. My legs are the least sensitive, so that's why I did that. I do want to say that if you are going to try at-home waxing, make sure that you do a patch test 24 hours in advance just to make sure you have no allergies or that you're not having a bad reaction to it. So I made sure to do that. And yeah, I'm not going to go over the entire directions with you guys because the thing does come with a pamphlet that has directions. You get a bunch of little papers and stuff. Actually, this is the directions, so it comes with full directions. They will give you complete details about everything. I'm pretty much going to be talking to you guys about my experience and some tips and tricks that I've learned throughout the way. I did post a little TikTok of me doing this the other day, and a lot of people gave me some really good tips to make it work better for me the next time. So I'm really excited to try it again and actually see if those tips help, which I'm sure they're gonna. So I'm really excited about that. I do want to say that waxing does cause a little bit of pain, so make sure you're prepared for that. It wasn't too painful for me personally. My legs, I know getting a Brazilian is different, but I don't know, I feel like me doing it to myself, it wasn't as painful because I was just ready for it, you know. And yeah, so I do want to mention that before you do the waxing, same thing with shaving, you want to make sure to try to exfoliate days following up to it or the day before. I did exfoliate the day that I did it and a few days before as well, just to loosen up those hair follicles and make sure that all the dead skin is off so that you can get the wax really close to the hair and just make sure it's actually pulling out all the hair. There were some things that I didn't even know about waxing, like the direction that you have to put the wax on in. You're supposed to put it on downward and then pull it off upward, which was cool to me, and I learned all of that just by reading the pamphlet. So I really did not know what I was doing going into this. So this Trust Wellness kit comes with, of course, your wax warmer, and it comes with some of your wax beads. I'm sorry if you guys hear the cars outside. If you're new to my channel, you wouldn't know this, but I live on a very busy road and it's really hard to get quiet when I'm filming. So I already used the purple beads. This is the lavender one. There's a few left, but it also comes with peppermint beads, these little green ones. These teal ones are tea tree. Then we have lemon, which are yellow, and eucalyptus, which are blue. So pretty much the first thing I did was actually heat up all the wax, and I did find out after the fact that I should have put much more wax in the wax warmer, and that's probably why I was struggling a little bit throughout, because I didn't have enough wax in there. I did have to keep stopping in between and adding more wax and heating more wax. It was kind of a process, so I honestly feel like for next time I would probably use a whole bag and just melt it all at first and then go from there, because obviously your legs are a much bigger space, so you're gonna need more wax for your legs. As for your armpits, you probably don't need as much wax, so I definitely should have melted more in the beginning, because I feel like it just would have made it much easier for me. I wouldn't have had to keep stopping and adding more wax and heating up more wax, and I also would have had enough to actually really scoop up and put on my legs, because it was definitely hard to scoop up when there wasn't too much wax in the container. So I also do want to mention that with waxing is honestly really good for you if you're someone who has razor bumps. I don't have razor bumps on my legs. I get razor bumps sometimes on my armpits occasionally, depending what I use, but I definitely get razor bumps down there. So I definitely would consider doing this for my bikini line, maybe not my entire Brazilian, but probably bikini line. I would definitely do it. And waxing honestly is the #1 solution to razor burn. It is just amazing, and with waxing your hair is going to take so much longer to grow back. So usually my hair doesn't grow back for like 3 to 4 weeks when I wax, so that's really good. And also the hairs will grow back much finer and not as like prickly and hard, which is also great with waxing compared to shaving. And I really like this specific wax warmer because it's honestly really simple to use. The directions said that when you're actually warming up the wax, you want to try to turn it all the way to the top, and then once your wax is half melted, you're going to turn it down to, I think it's like 150 degrees, between 150 and something else. And then you want to, of course, like just put a little bit on your skin before actually waxing, just to make sure it's not burning you, because if you're using wax that is too hot on your skin, you could potentially burn your skin very bad, and that won't be good. We definitely don't want that, you guys. Honestly, guys, I'm not an expert. I don't work at a wax salon. I'm not an esthetician, but this is just what I learned in my first time doing this with the at-home wax kit, and from reading the directions. Trust Wellness really gave us like the full-blown directions here, very in-depth and in detail. And honestly, like, I really did like that because I would have never known. Like, so I do want to actually show you guys this as well. So Trust Wellness actually provides 2 sprays for you guys. They will provide the after wax spray and then the before wax spray, or the pre-wax spray. So you're supposed to spray this on before, and you're also supposed to have completely clean, dry legs when you're waxing. So don't moisturize, don't put on any body oils after the shower. I recommend literally taking a shower, getting out of the shower with dry skin, nothing on it, and waxing right then and there. But you also should definitely spray the pre-wax spray on before, because this is actually going to like prepare your skin for and clean it for before waxing, and it adds moisture, it says. So it says clean and moisture, prepare perfect waxing. And this helped me a lot because I didn't put lotion on before, but sometimes with my body washes, my legs can still be kind of moisturized from the body washes, and this really did help me with that. And then for after waxing, this was a lifesaver because you guys will see in the video that I didn't do the best job for my first time, so there was wax left behind because I didn't use enough wax. I'm pretty sure that's why. So definitely that's why my #1 advice to you guys is make sure that you have enough wax in the wax warmer and that you're getting enough on the stick for the desired area, because when you're doing your legs, you really do want to get a nice thick big strip. It does say that in the directions to apply a thick layer, and you're supposed to really press down when you apply it. So I think those are some areas that I might have went wrong, but this after wax spray literally saved my life. I used so much of it already, oh my god. So this is pretty much supposed to moisture and smooth, but it also helps to clean up the excess wax that's left on your skin. So I was just using this afterwards and like rubbing it off because it does have like oil in it, I believe, so it's supposed to help. And these are actually coconut scented, so they smell really good too. I noticed that when I was doing it. So yeah, this honestly helped me so much. So if you do have any excess wax left behind, this will help. But for the most part, you're not going to have excess wax left behind. After I started getting the hang of it and melting more wax, I was doing a lot better where I was able to get the full strip off. But in the beginning, you guys can see that there were little pieces left behind because I think some areas weren't as thick of layers as other areas. And I definitely think that, like, I'm glad to be showing you guys the places that I went wrong in, so that you guys can kind of know what my issues were and the areas that I could fix that will prevent you guys from having those same issues. But in all honesty, it worked really well once I started getting the hang of it, and it did take off my hair completely. There were some like patches I left behind because I was just doing such a bad job, but overall it took off my hair really well. And my hair still, like, by now, it's been like 4 days since I waxed. By now I would probably have stubble, but I don't have stubble at all. Like, it looks pretty smooth, besides the little areas that I might have missed. But honestly, like, this is definitely like life-saving. I definitely am going to start doing it for my armpits and my bikini line 100%. Legs is very time consuming, so if you are going to wax your legs, just know that it's going to take you a while because, you know, it's bigger areas. Even though with my problem was I didn't do big enough and thick enough strips, so that's probably why it took me a lot longer. But overall, your legs are always going to take longer. Even when I've done laser hair removal, your legs always take longer than the other areas because it's a lot more skin to cover, so keep that in mind. But if you have really bad razor burn or bumps, you definitely should try to do waxing, whether you go to a salon. But I think that you should do the at-home waxing. This is so much cheaper than going to a salon. This itself costs under $50, and going to a salon is going to cost you like $65 per session, which is ridiculous. I mean, it depends where you go, but you know, waxing is expensive, so getting your own at-home wax warmer can be really beneficial. And then to replace the wax, say you run out of wax beads, it's still so much cheaper to replace these than it would be to keep going to a salon over and over again. I also do want to say that I put this little like covering on it with this. you can leave the wax in there. When you heat it up again, you can clean it out. That's how you clean it. You just have to warm the wax and then wipe it out when it's hot. So it's all hard right now. But yeah, this little white thing was really good. It didn't like prevented it from getting messy all in the metal part. So that was really good. And then it actually comes with big sticks and little sticks, which is great because these are really good for doing your legs, your armpits, bigger areas. But then these are good for your brows, which I honestly would be nervous to do my brows myself because I'd be scared I'd mess them up. But if you think that you could do it and you got a steady hand, go for it, okay? Please let me know how that goes for you. It also comes with gloves, so if you don't want to be getting wax on your hands, you can use gloves. I didn't really get any wax on my hands. I did put a towel out underneath me because it does suggest to like do it in a clean space. You know, it can stick into your carpet, and I just used a towel I didn't care about. So I do recommend doing something like that as well. That's everything that I wanted to share with you guys about this. I honestly really liked it. Overall was a good experience. It didn't hurt as bad as like when I would go and get wax at the salons, but then again, this is my first time doing my legs. I would definitely like to try it on my armpits and other areas and let you guys know how it is, because I feel like every area is a little different, but with my legs it definitely worked really, really well, and I'm excited to have this now because when I do get razor bumps and razor burn, it can just be such a good solution, and it honestly makes your life so much easier because yes, it might take a little bit longer to do than shaving does, but it's so worth it in the end because you won't have to shave as often. I really recommend you guys go and get this. I do have a discount code for you guys, so if you guys do want to get this, I'll put the discount code here on the screen, and I'll also have it listed below in the description for you guys to go and check that out and purchase it. But I really hope that this review was helpful for you guys. If you guys have any questions about it, definitely let me know in the comments and I can answer them. I hope I did cover kind of everything that you guys would potentially be asking. Again, remember, I'm not a professional. This is just my first time trying it, and I wanted to give you guys my experience with it and like my thoughts on it. You guys know I always talk about shaving tips and stuff on this channel, but being able to actually try at home waxing was really helpful because now this is like something else I can suggest to you guys in my future videos, which I'm really excited about because I know a lot of my girls out there always tell me how bad their razor bumps and burns are, so this can definitely be an amazing solution. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope that you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.